now. Hopefully it won't be too weird. So I'm gonna make like an alien kind of character, and we're gonna send them to Batuu. Now we're gonna first quickly take a look at the create a sim stuff from Journey to Batuu. So like these are the hairstyles. We have this little short one. I like it. I like short hair a lot. I don't know, it's easier with Sims. And then we have a colored version of it, like a dyed ombre. And these are the different color options you can have depending on what color the base hair is. I like this a lot. And it's based on a specific character from Batuu. Like it's her hair. Like this is Ray's hair. Isn't that awesome that we got it in the game? I love it. There's even a little kid's, like toddler version of it, and it's super cute. There's this nice bun, it's cool, and then like just a really super short. This one's not really that special, to be honest. And I know that there's some pretty mixed feelings, or mainly negative feelings about this pack. However, I am a huge Star Wars nerd. I think you guys know that. I've been since I was 5, so this was right up my alley, so of course I had to get it. And I figure for those of you who don't want to buy it, wow, it can be Kylo Ren. You can watch me play instead and live through me without having to pay for the pack. There you go. These are horns for, I believe they're the Sabrak race. And we can be a few different alien species, which is pretty awesome. I love that we can do this. However, it is really just the head. That's the only thing that's changing. See, just the head. And some different wraps. And I think we can be a Weequay or a Twi'lek. And I would actually love to make a Twi'lek character. I'm in a Star Wars role-playing group. Yeah, that's how into Star Wars I am, okay? And my character is a Twi'lek. She is a blue Twi'lek, I guess like this color. So I'm going to try to basically make her. And her name is Loona. Loona Say. But it's spelled Loona, and it does change her whole body color, which that's nice. So Loona Say, I'm gonna be making her. Just like messing around with, like it does makeup show up over it? Is there any Star Wars makeup? And there's a little bit of like face paint here, but it's not showing up over the Twi'lek skin, so that's fine. I did wanna maybe just change her eyes, I don't know, to make her a little more like neutral. Yeah, I don't know. Even though in the OG Star Wars it was very clear that the Twi'leks was like, one was black and one was Asian, and it was very clear that they just painted these girls and they were the aliens. Like two of the only colored people in the galaxy. I thought it would be cool to give her uniquely colored eyes, so I went with purple. That felt cool, and I think my character has purple eyes. I can't remember actually, but that feels cool. That feels alien. Basically, I'm just going for like what looks cool. I won't spend too long on this, and then I will go into Batuu, I promise. But I just wanted to, no, not like that. I wanted to make a new character just for this. And I probably will only play do one episode. Because I'm not sure you guys will want like a series of this, and I can't be starting new series constantly right and left because I'll never finish them. So this will be like a one-off thing, or maybe a two-parter or something, where you get to just basically see the back. Now, you might be able to guess that it's raining outside, by the way. If you hear like a weird background sound, it's like lightly raining outside. I was disappointed that most of the makeup did not show up over her. That was kind of unfortunate, but these cool alien looking makeups did. So I thought we'll go with that. a fun excuse to go crazy with makeup you never would have used before. Wow, that's extreme. So we're gonna go good, guys. Sorry, First Order fans. Sorry, Kylo Ren fans. She's gonna be a good person for the Resistance, and will maybe become a Jedi or something. I don't know. That purple is perfect. I love it. I actually think it looks amazing, the two-tone purple. We're gonna go with that. Let's take a look at the new clothes super quickly. I'll do male and female and Batuu stuff. Okay, so we have this kind of coat. Some of it looks kind of normal, some of it looks, unique. Like, you would only wear it on Batuu, but some of it's kind of interchangeable. I like that one. I like that. I like that. That's neat. Yeah, that one's alright. I like that. Yeah, I like a lot of these actually. I was pretty surprised. As for the pant options, I don't like them as much, but then I'm really picky with pants, I think. There's another one of those weird skirt pant combo things that I'm not super into. It's not as bad as the jeans one from Lifestyle, not the Eco bag. So I think the window made a weird sound. Windows sometimes creak. I hate that. And then there are some full body ones like the Fighter Resistance Pilot. That's Rey's outfit. Got Kylo Ren #1 and Kylo Ren #2. Awesome. Love these. I like that one a lot. And then we got like the poncho, the infamous poncho. And then as you can see, a lot of the things down here are locked. You will need to hit ranks in the factions in order to unlock those. So we don't have much available to us. Now when we get to Batuu, it will change our clothes. You are only allowed to wear the Star Wars clothes in Batuu to keep with, to make it look authentic, which I like. I think that's good. It would be really annoying to see that eyeball ring and and the turban and the glasses and the luchador mask that you always see the townies wearing. It kind of take you out of the Star Wars world, wouldn't it? So basically it didn't matter what I put her in because I knew that we'll have to pick something else for her when she gets there. I will warn you that I guess, I don't know, basically she lost her Twi'lek skin when we got there. So for the rest of this video, she will not be a Twi'lek. You might have seen the thumbnail and been like, that's a regular looking human. Yeah, no Twi'lek. I don't know why, and I couldn't find it. Now there is a new Star Wars Aspirations There are 3 neighborhoods, as you saw, and yep, now she's just a regular human, and I'm like, where is her dwelling skin? Why is she not blue? So yeah, this is the resistant camp world, and I'm gonna do like a little flybys of all of them. But first, I'm going to, I think, go do. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, here I'm flying around. One of my favorite little things they added in this pack, and it's such a small thing, but it makes me happy every time, is when you go to like the bigger world place, like when you zoom out, this little conch droid, it does a screen wipe a la Star Wars. It makes me super happy, and it plays like the little Star Wars intro and outro noises, and oh my gosh, it's just like little details like that that get me super hyped. I know if there are any other Star Wars fans watching, you guys will get it. So this is the Resistance camp. It's supposedly well hidden, but I found it pretty easily. It's kind of a bare bones world. There's not much here, but it looks nice. There's like nothing really down here except this pretty waterfall, and there's like a cave rabbit hole, which I'll show you later. It's just a rabbit hole, but the skyline's really beautiful. And there is an X-Wing, super cool. You can fly the X-Wing, but you can't like control it. It's basically a rabbit hole too. And that girl with the awesome jacket and the cool colored hair is Vi. We'll talk about her later. But this is Black Spire Outpost. This is basically what they added in Disney. The Resistance encampment is not part of it, but this is. So let me give you guys a tour as someone who has visited Batuu and Black Spire Outpost several times. Trying to get a good angle so I can. What I'm doing, by the way, is I'm hitting tab. That gets rid of the UI and lets you fly around using WASD. It's great for taking screenshots if you want to take pictures of your Sims. This place is Oga's Cantina, and this is really neat because this is the closest to like a Sims 3 open world location that we've gotten yet. As you can see, you do not need to load to get in here. It's just there, and this makes me feel like there's so much more that can be done with this. I really love it, but look at this interior. I mean, I'm telling you, I've been in this cantina. It looks just like this, down to the robot in the corner DJing. I stood on the right in one of those alcoves with my family and ordered some cool drinks, and you can actually order those same drinks here at the bar. Well, they're called the same things. There's like the Bespin Fizz, and I can't remember the others, sorry. I forget what I got. I got a non-alcoholic drink. I can't drink alcohol, if you don't know. So yeah, I'm telling you, it looks just like this. If you've been, you'll know, but if you can't, go to Disney, because, you know, for many reasons, like, it's not a good time to go right now anyway. You can basically live it through this video or through this game pack. It's super cool. There's the Falcon. It's the Millennium Falcon. And that, like, the big tower behind it is like where you enter to go on the ride. The line usually loops all the way around the Falcon. It's pretty intense. And this place that's flashing blue is where you eat. It's the main restaurant, and it's called Docking Bay 7. And a fun fact, I know it's called Docking Bay 7 because it says so on that sign right there. Because I am such a Star Wars nerd, I can read Aurebesh. Aurebesh is the Star Wars font, essentially. It's like, it's not a full language, it is just different characters for the English language. So it says Docking Bay 7. Yeah. And you can actually, like, you can't go in quickly that you can't really hear it. Well, mine at least loads really quickly. But you can hear them if you go into your game settings and you go to the music tab. You can actually listen to all the songs. So now I need to ask citizens here about the resistance. This is part of my aspiration. So I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up with the resistance? And hey, what's up with the First Order? And he's gonna tell me. See, I like to go into tab because it looks more like you're watching a movie or something. I don't know, it's fun. And it's nice to make my thumbnails that way. Alright, so he's giving us a bit of info. We have to do that. Do more times. And oh, here's another guy for us to ask. We can ask you, and then we'll be done. And he's got a drink. I think he's got some. He's got one of the drinks from the Cantina. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. And thank you very much. Alright, done with that one. And he just littered. Okay, great. That was rude. I'm gonna clean up his litter. It's trash. But I don't know if it's like bugged or if, like, I think my sim couldn't find a garbage can because she kept freaking out and glitching like that. And then we just drop the trash and then run a little bit further and then drop the trash again. So, and then there's just an alien doing push-ups over there, you know. It's just a regular day in Batuu. Yeah, at this point I just gave up. So, let's go visit the First Order district so you can see what's going on over there. There's some cool stuff here. Like, well, if I move the camera, I will show you. Let's head this way. It's also cool because there are stormtroopers patrolling this area. We'll probably run into and talk to some later. Oh, there's one. There's a stormtrooper named, I can't read that. Sorry. My screen is somewhat far away from me and I don't have great vision. But you read it, so you don't need me to read it, do you? Cool little land speeder, and I love the conch droids everywhere, but they don't really do anything. They're just there. This is the droid depot where you can make a custom R unit or a BB unit. The R units are the ones on the right, like R2D2. He's an R unit, clearly. So you can make your own custom droid. I've only made one droid so far, and I essentially made R2D2. I just wanted him in my game, basically, and I named him R2D2. Look, I love him, okay, but I haven't had a BB unit yet. I'd like to have one. They're really cute. So the droid depot, that's in Disney too, and it's really cute. Like, I always see kids doing it, and it looks really fun, and you can give them like different voices, and oh, so cute. This is the milk stand, where she sells the famous milk, you know, blue milk. And there's also a green milk here. Now, I've tried both. We tried both when we first came, and I liked the green milk more. Blue was too weirdly sweet, and I normally love sweet, so that's weird for me. Green had more of a tea flavor, and blue was more of like fruity berries or something. I don't know if that sounds good, but it wasn't as good. Green is like universally more loved. Anyway, oh yeah, the green one is really refreshing. Maybe that's what it is. It's just refreshing when you're hot and waiting in line for a ride. There's 2 rides now. Rise of the Resistance or something like that, and Smuggler's Run. That's the one in the Millennium Falcon. They're both cool. So this is Vi Maradi, I think. I think it's Vi, not V. I would assume it's Vi. Now she's so cool. She's a new character that the Star Wars people, Disney, have created. First person mode for Batuu. She's like, she lives here, or she's a resident at least, and she's so cool. She has her own comic books, her own regular books, like she's part of Star Wars canon, and she's in this game, gamers kid in me was like, I'm freaking out all the time. I'm so excited. Yeah, I turn into a kid when I go, basically. So we need to talk to. I think that's a Rodan. His name is Rodan. Okay, maybe I'm confused. Maybe I forget a lot of the Star Wars races. To be honest, there's so many. I just kind of keep up with the big ones, you know. But I know like Jizz, Sabrak, Weequay, Dwellig. I'm just thinking of the ones you can usually make in games. Like Old Republic. Yeah, anyway. So, okay, we have like a mission to do. Our first one. Are you excited? I'm excited. Hello. Oh, look, it's a male Dwellig, and it's kind of sad that we can't be like fellow Dwelligs with him. Alright, so let's go. We have to go to the first order district, and I think we have to slice into something. There's a lot of slicing involved in these missions. And my character, the other character that I played with to first explore the game, not to get at it. Oh, I have to talk to some stormtroopers. That's what it is. Okay, so let's go talk to them. And the voices sound like the stormtroopers. Listen, it's so cool. I don't know, is he a little short for a stormtrooper? So cool. And they give him the stormtrooper names and everything. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like this pack, but I'm too busy being happy about it. Don't care. Besides, like, there's packs that come along that I'm not particularly excited about. I think that's just part of being an adult, is you have to accept that you're not gonna like everything, and not everything's gonna be what you wanted in life. And I think gamers, we can forget that. You know, we are used to fan service and companies delivering fan service and stuff. So, but yeah. Anyway, I didn't necessarily care for the latest films, but I do like getting to live out my own Star Wars stories. That's more fun. Speaking of the voices, I've seen Rey, and I've spoken to Rey in this game, and she sounds exactly like Daisy Ridley. It is so cool, guys. It's so cool. And oh, I also did run into Kylo Ren a few times, and that sounds like him too. I don't know if they got like really amazing sound likes, or if they actually, I feel like it has to be like if they actually hired the real cast to record some lines in Simlish, that would have been big news, right? Like they would have said that. The Sims gurus would have mentioned it, I feel. So this is her examining it or whatever. She's literally just standing there looking at it. You're not even taking notes or anything, girl. Like, I had to double check. I was like, is she actually doing it? Yeah, she's doing it. She does. Still doing it. So if you get, I don't know, if you hang around too long or do anything kind of suspicious, the stormtroopers often come up to you and ask for your identification. Yeah, it's pretty scary. And one time they saw that my character was like a high level rank with the resistance, so they detained me. For real, yeah. I don't know, it just added this level of risk to the game. You don't often feel risk in The Sims. You know that like you can, I don't know, like cheat your way out or something, but I genuinely felt nervous every time I was doing these slicing things. I like checked to make sure stormtroopers aren't coming. Like, it's really cool. So as you can see, there's kind of like a little lot of house builds, so I wanted to, you know, make this, give Star Wars a shot, a time to shine briefly, because it's the newest pack. And like I said, some people might be curious in it, but not want to buy the pack themselves, so here's your chance. Although you won't see the first order stuff so much. Alright, so this is, I guess we have to, like, make our choice. Obviously, we're gonna help the resistance, though. I mean, it's the classic good guys story. So we got some stuff. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but here on Batuu, we don't use simoleons. We use the galactic credits instead, so you can see in the bottom left corner how many credits I have, and I'll get some for the missions, but you use those to pay for your food and any souvenirs you want to get, and so on and so forth. And all your money is still there when you go home. And you also have a separate inventory of like Star Wars stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's do a new mission, please. Thank you. You can read it if you want. It's too small for me. For my little baby eyes, I cannot see this far away. It's like not only am I like not next to the screen, and my eyesight's not great, but like I'm looking at my editing program, so I'm looking at a preview of the video. It's not even filling up my full screen, so the text itself is tiny to me. Yeah, I mean it probably is pretty tiny to you too, just because I know my UI is kind of small, and I'm sorry, I know my UI is much smaller than normal. My monitor that I play on is really big, so it looks fine on my computer, but I realize that when I film it can be small, and I just figure that you probably don't need to see the UI and read the words as much. I'd rather you guys get more, I don't know, see the action, what's happening more. Okay, I think we have to meet a contact. That was how we have to do. We have to like get something from the contact in the cantina. They have a drink in this cantina in the real. I mean, it's here in the game too, but you can't obviously taste the drinks. But in real life, the drink numbs your lips a bit. It's crazy. I don't think I tried it. Like I said, I cannot drink alcohol. So it's an alcoholic beverage. But I did have one. Oh, and that is Hondo Anaka. He is he's a big part of Star Wars canon. And he also sounds exactly like his voice actor. So cool. Hondo is also a part of the ride, the Smuggler's Run. He's a big part of it because like he's the guy who's like helping you smuggle stuff. Whoa, okay, sorry, this is an extreme close-up. But you can talk to the little robot and dance with him, so I'm gonna dance with him to get my fun skill. Whoa, look at her go. Yeah, you go, Loona. Yeah. Not a great dancer. Yikes. Hopefully people don't mind that she's just there. One of the songs that he can play is, well, in the real parks, it is like a remix of the Cantina, the classic Cantina's theme song. You know, it's like a more upbeat remix of it for fun times. But I'm not sure that they were able to get that music or something, which is weird because they did the Star Wars theme, which is John Williams. I would have thought they were both John Williams. Anyway, there's a song that he plays that is clearly meant to be it, but it's off, it's wrong slightly, and I don't know if you can hear him play it at any point. I think he does. So if you just listen. I know I turned it down quite a bit, but oh, here's our contact, yeah. Hello, if you could just give us, look at Hondo go. Yeah, man. He's the best. English version of May the Force Be With You, which is very cool. And it's just really cool to hear Ray talk, because you're basically listening to Daisy Ridley speak Simlish. It's really interesting. So, yeah, I'm making him talk so you can hear. What do you think of the world? It is good. I know that a common complaint among Simmers is world look beautiful but feel empty, and I get that. Yeah. Okay. Why does it just say okay? I do get that. Ultimately, I want the game to run well, though. I think that's my primary concern, and The Sims 4 runs really well. At least it always has for my computer. And I have a pretty beefy PC. Not this one. I recorded this on my personal PC. I have a computer. That's my computer. And my husband and I built a computer together, which was our computer until he got me this one, so that I would stop using his now. No, it was like so we could play stuff together. So I consider this mine and his computer. However, I sometimes record stuff on his because it is the more powerful. And I tried running Sims 3 on this really powerful computer, and it ran like garbage, hot garbage, guys. It was terrible. So that should tell you a lot about Sims 3. Sorry, I gotta move my mouse. Again. Only a couple more times of mouse moving, yeah. Okay, I am now slicing and dicing. Now I'm trying to hack in, which is called slicing. But there's stormtroopers nearby. I feel like they're gonna catch me. I'm nervous. As you can see, you have to like analyze it to find out what method of slicing. So I only learned that is not the right one. I'll have to do it again to find the correct method. Look over your shoulder. Don't mind me. I'm just examining your lovely electronics over here. La-di-da-di-da. Nope. You can turn around. Nope. Go away. What are you? No. Just ignore me. I am absolutely fine. Oh, yeah. Okay. She decided I wasn't worth her time. Awesome. That was convenient. And now we know this is the method to go for. So we will slice in. And hope that this stormtrooper doesn't walk away. Okay. Like I said, I get genuinely really nervous when I'm doing this. I'm like, please don't spot me. Don't arrest me. There's a lot of new build mode items, I'm sure, but I haven't even looked at them, to be honest, because I've spent my times playing The Sims in Batuu, and you can't really build here, so I would have to look at it back home in like the regular world, and that'd probably take a really long time to go through everything. You know how slow I am at like looking at stuff. Oh, I don't think I showed you, but there's also a lightsaber depot workshop, I don't know what you'd call it, and you can make a custom lightsaber there. You have to have like a kyber crystal and a hilt, I think you have to have the parts, basically. But then your sim can put together a lightsaber. I haven't done that yet, but I'd like to. I think it'd be fun to, use it. Oh, look, a Twi'lek. A blue Twi'lek. That was what I was supposed to be. That stormtrooper is standing right there watching, so I'm gonna act like I was doing something else, like digging through scrap. And you need to do this because you need like quite a few pieces of scrap metal to build a droid. So it's actually worth your time to do that if you want a droid. And obviously we want a droid. Look at his walk. He looks so goofy, or she looks so goofy. Come on, dude, leave. Okay, well, you know what? We're kind of hungry, so let's order some milk while we wait. And spicy hot chocolate, like a little bit sour, a little bit spicy, really good. There's also this like roll, it's like a cinnamon roll, and that also had that kind of unique flavor of like orange and spices. Really good. I enjoyed the food a lot, and I feel like it's much better than typical Disney fare, which is often like pizza and chicken tenders, you know. It's very boring American food. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like I can get that anywhere, and it's not even like amazing quality. Disney sit-down restaurants, however, do have really good food, but this place had very, very different options. At Tokyo Bay 7, we did it, yeah, and they're really good, and I'll show you the different options when we have a bite to eat, which will probably be soon-ish, since she's kind of hungry. Okay, I'm actually kind of hungry too. I'm going to eat some popcorn when I'm done with this. I think I'm gonna watch a movie or some TV and eat some popcorn. I get this popcorn off Amazon. It's called Quinn, and it's a little pricey compared to regular popcorn, but it's non-GMO corn, and it comes with these seasonings that are really good. My favorite is rosemary and Parmesan cheese. Yeah, for real. I actually discovered putting cheese on popcorn as a kid, and I love it. It sounds awful and weird, I know, but I love it. So this is like a gourmet version of that with beautiful rosemary herbs and aged Parmesan, and it's so good. I'm so hungry thinking about it. So we gained more rep with the resistance, but we did lose rep with the first order, but that's fine because who cares about those bullies? I would like to do a baddie playthrough though, for real, and buddy up with Kylo and become best buds. So let's do some more missions, shall we? We got some stuff. Yeah. Let's see. What am I doing? I don't know. Chatting with him or something. Just talking, I guess. I don't know why she's not very tired. I swear that in Batuu, they just don't seem to get as tired. I don't know why. They really don't. Okay, I'm going to talk to Vi and officially meet her. Oh, that's what I had to do. Yeah, that's right. Even though I have already met her. It's kind of silly. Hello, Vi. It's me again. Loona. Remember me like an hour ago? Yeah, still here. Okay. She's got a mission for us. I can't read what it says. As per usual. Great. Hello. Do we have to talk to them? Oh yeah, we have to do something with like the X-Wing parts, right? And we have to figure out where to get them first of all, so she might be able to give us a hint. Let's see, where can you get them? Miss Sabrak Lady, I think. So she's giving us a tip, so we should probably dig through more of those little garbage piles again. See, I knew it was beneficial. It's just like Stardew Valley, always dig through people's garbage. This is not a life tip, don't do this in real life. But she has to go to the bathroom, and this is a weird thing. There are like no bathrooms here. Where are they? They're not here. So if you have to go to the bathroom and say you are in this area or in the first order place, you have to go all the way back to the wormhole. So while she's doing that, I will show you around this place, which look how cool it is. It's like straight up Hoth bunker scene. It's so cool. I love it. Geek it out over here. Geek it out over here. Yeah. There's not much adult still cat, but it's neat. So yeah, she's running back to where she like loaded in to go to the spot where she's staying in Black Spire Outpost. Look at this, it's a little Borg toy. Isn't that cute? And there's also a Ewok toy. Super, super cute. So she's here technically, so we'll just wait for her to be done. See what I mean though? Like, she's been running around all day and her energy is still so high. I don't know. These are the caves I was telling you about. It's just a rabbit hole. I said wormhole earlier, didn't I? I said it into my mind. I was like, what? That's not right. Okay, here's something fun over here. You see this? Oh, gotta move the mouse. That is where you exit the Rise of the Resistance ride. That's exactly what the ride exit area looks like. It's so cool. It's a really neat thing to see that in the game. Yeah, and it's actually really, really big and cool looking in real life. That ride is crazy good. Like, the animatronics in it are amazing. I genuinely thought that Finn was standing next to us for a second. It was crazy. And the cast members are super in character and scary. You're being like detained by the First Order. And they're scary, guys. They scare me. Alright, she's just gonna snooze away here. And I think she's getting hungry, right? We'll go get her Mustafarian lava roll or something. That's what it's called. It's basically a cinnamon roll. But like I said, with like a bit of spices. Other than cinnamon, I mean, it has a bit of a different flavor, but it's good. And what's really good is to dip that in your hot chocolate, the one with the orange and spices. Man, I am so hungry right now. I should not be talking about this stuff. When you boil down what the food is, it's actually regular, very regular food, but it sounds weird and it looks weird. To make it sound and feel alien, but in actuality, like I said, when you boil it down, it's like chicken and potatoes, you know, literally. There's one called fried Andorian dip yip. Yip dip, dip yip, one or the other. And it's basically a form of like a fried chicken tender, kind of. But it's in like a cube or a rectangle. Very cool. It's a neat looking, it's weird. But it's good. And then I think that's over a bed of like mashed potatoes and vegetables. Wasn't my favorite, but it's good. Alright, I have to explore the caves as part of my thing, and I've never done this. My other character did not do this, so I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. I mean, I do already know because I filmed this yesterday. But, you know, I kind of forgot in a day. And you see on the ground, there's like footprints. I didn't notice this at first, but I'm not sure what they are meant to be. See? And they're kind of like floating above the ground. It's a little weird. But yeah, there's definitely footprints. And then I started kind of following them. And I saw that there were other footprints nearby. And I don't know, are they leading you somewhere? And what animal is it supposed to be? I was trying to think. And look, those are different animal prints. And there's some things jumping around. Little like wombrats and weird toads and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure, but very cool, right? I don't know what the local animals are. Okay, so I can't read what that says. Basically, I think that's it. I got a purple Kyber crystal, which is awesome because purple is like her theme, sort of, right? With her eyes and her lipstick, so that is perfect. So she's really hungry. We need to get this girl some grub. Talking about there's also, well, I'll read it when I should be able to read that, I think, because I know what they say at least. On the wall on the right there, that's a B. That is our badge for B. You can see it on the side there too, on the bottom, because it says B-A-Y, Bay. Talking Bay 7. Alright, so there's the popcorn and everything. Oh, I cannot read it. Must find love roll, I think. Folution, garden spread. Rising overnight oats, I think. I know there's a Yop shrimp salad for entering to be. I know there's the braised shuck roast. That is actually my favorite. It's like a pork roast, braised pork, basically, over some weird like campanelli or something pasta, and with vegetables and a really nice sauce, and it's good. It's really good. It was. I think my whole family agreed it was the best thing, which is funny because it's the most expensive thing in the store in this pack. So I got that for her to enjoy. She's got plenty of credits anyway, so not like we have to worry. I forgot to show you the lightsaber place, and I also didn't show you the store, the antiquities place behind her. Again, they are also just like you walk up and a menu pops up, just like it did then for the Talking Bay 7. So you're not missing out on much, but you can buy interesting things there. You can actually buy the parts that we need for the ship, but I'm not gonna waste my credits on that. I can find them in these scrap junk piles. And the only thing you can really get over there at Rondo Roasters is the Rondo Roast and a vegetarian version, which is the Rondo-less roast. Oh, and they come on these plates. They look like that. They're like these long, oblong, shallow dishes. They also have really, really cool looking silverware. And this is the sad thing, is I think they have stopped using this really cool looking silverware because people were stealing it. Isn't that awful? Does not make you so sad? That makes me really sad that they had to get rid of a good thing, a cool thing, a neat thing, because some people were being giant buttheads about it. Excuse my language. Yeah, this is why you should always be a good person, right guys? An honest person. Any kids who are listening, because Disney will take away cool cutlery. Really sad that people do that. And they were selling it on eBay too, like what? Alright, so we only need a few more parts and then we can fix up our ship. That was weird. There's not many more. Oh, where's the other one? There it is. I think that's the last spot here to get it, so we'll have to go to the first order place, I think. And I'll probably have to nudge the mouse in a second, but that should be my last time having to do it. But that also means, we're heading to the end of the video, but that's okay, because I've been here for like an hour, so I'm sure you guys are so tired of hearing me talk by now. Let's look at the Falcon for a second. Look at it. She's beautiful. And you can do the castle run, but you have to be in the, quite high up in the scoundrel, career, which I haven't done yet. Okay, there we go. And I think we need a couple more, so here we go to the first order place district. She's laughing. Okay, we have to find them. I thought there was one in here in this little alcove, but I'm remembering wrong. What about... I know there's one behind... Oh, well, there was that one by this tower, right? But, scene in Is It a New Hope where the droid is like, maybe it's Empire's feet are being like burned or something. And I know he's just a droid, but it always made me so sad. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like to see droids mistreated or anything mistreated, obviously. This is where the bathrooms are in Disney. But of course there's no bathrooms in this game for some reason. I don't know why. Even the bathrooms are cool looking, and they play this music there that's like a Star Wars radio station, essentially. Like, it sounds like you're listening to a regular kind of radio station, but you realize everything is very alien and Star Wars sounding. And they actually worked hard to do this. What is this? I think it's a prank call, but if you pick the second option, you get the money anyways. Yeah, so pick that second option for some money. Yeah, she's like, oh, I think the conditions were, yeah. Yeah, they added like this ability to do prank calls recently, and it's the funniest thing. It's funny, it can be a little annoying at times, but it does add a little life and humor into the game, and I'm never against that, of course. So, back to tell them, hey, what's up? I got the parts, and I am ready to fix this plane. X-Wing. And then we get to fly it. We have literally no flight experience, and yet they're going to let us fly this thing. I mean, that makes no sense to me. Oh, and here's something really fun. If you have a droid and you fly one of these missions, your droid will appear up top where they go. That made me so excited. I might have like screamed a little when I saw that. It was so cute. Seeing R2's head peeking out in the little droid spot behind the cockpit. And just really, really, really cute. Oh, and they also put on the classic orange fighter jumpsuit. You know, like the one Luke wears in Wedge. And it's great. You'll see in a second. I think. She just puts it on like very briefly. But first she has to weld this wing engine thing. Okay, Loona, don't burn your face off because you have no experience doing this at all, to my knowledge. It uses the rocket science skill, I believe. Yeah, the rocket. Oh, sorry if you could hear my stomach growl. Like I said, I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten since about 1, and I realize that means nothing to you because you don't know what time it is for me. It's like 9:30 at night. Yeah. But I'm gonna eat popcorn. Super nutritious day. And there she goes. Alright, so it's one of these where you like pick options, and we could pick the second and third options if we had higher rocket science skills, but as it is, we don't, so we are forced to pick that one. And that one is obviously not going to be as good as the other two, so not really sure what's going to happen. Oh, you can see in her portrait, she's wearing the outfit. So basically, like, she did it, but the plane took some damage. The fighter took some damage. Oh, there it is. I love the animation of it. It's very cool to watch. But she did it, so that's fine. It's all good. So time to tell Vi, I think. Yeah, we did it. I mean, honestly, it was like literally her first time flying ever. It's a miracle she didn't crash the thing, right? I mean, she managed to land it and get out in one piece. Let's give her a pat on the back. Alright, Vi, I flew the mission. Yes, please be proud of me. I did it. And she is, and I completed a milestone. Yay! I gained some resistance rep, and I think I gained some money too, maybe. Some credits. Credit where credit is due, am I right? Sorry, us to go to bed. Well, I mean, it might not be your bedtime, and that's fine, but I have been sitting here rambling about Star Wars and The Sims for an hour, which is probably way too much for any one person. I mean, if you've sat through all of this, like 100% of it, you are incredible. And also, how are you not asleep? How have I not bored you to sleep by now? We have to grab the food donation, and then you like distribute it to people in the camp, but I'm not gonna do the distributing, I'm just gonna grab the food. You will notice as you progress with the different factions that stuff will start appearing in the Black Spy Outpost, like posters and like not flyers, but flag kind of things. Like down with the First Order kind of stuff if you're with the Resistance, and I don't know what it is if you're with the First Order. So that's cool. I love when that stuff like kind of gradually happens to gradually change the world and the neighborhood. I like that, yeah. Sorry, I hope I didn't talk too much. I know like I said, I get excited, I ramble, I talk quickly. I hope it was still relaxing for you, maybe ASMR triggering, or at the very least interesting for you to get to watch this back, which you might like and you might not like, and that's okay. Either one is fine. Here's some cool shots of Loona with the Falcon, and let me know what you thought of this pack, if you got it, if you didn't get it, and if you liked it, if you didn't like it, and tell me what else you'd like to see in The Sims. Alright, until then, I will say goodnight to you guys and let you have a good rest of your day. Alright,